Please tell me. Oh, awesome. Is it sloppy joes today? Looks like a boxing gun. So now, why are you covered in blood? Well, I tried to give it back to now. With a puppet jammed down his throat. I didn't want to lose it. In case there was neck damage. Dead? There's totally neck damage. Well, obviously, this wasn't a suicide. Then how do you explain this?
See how we can keep it like this before I need to switch it back over. I'm waiting for people to get into the live. Hello, hello. Welcome to Mercy Divine's Tarot. I am cleansing the space and energy again. I had to make sure I shuffle these cards up. I am burning my sage so I can cleanse that space from what the first live. I have a max amount of energies I can take on when I do a reading. I don't have, and it's more limited than usual. I don't have my crystals and stones that I had. I will have to get more. Excuse me, I have a sage in my hand. I use sage smoke to and my holy oil, okay, to cleanse the energy that I attain through my hands through the reading. I also am using the smoke to get what was in the air from a couple of those readings because I feel like something did attach. So I'm just gonna. All right. Oh, hello. Welcome to Mercy's Divine Tarot 555. Give me a bit. I was cleansing my hands and this energy that was going on here. I am taking live readings right now. If Diana, I believe her name was, if you are back in the chat, love, please give me your name and birthday, and we will go off of your. I stopped the first live, and I am ready for the next one. So if you are ready, let me know. Um, I will get you on through there. Okay. I've already pre-shuffled. I just had to get the first energy out the way. I was saying that I could only take on so many energies because I do not have my stones and everything to help me suck whatever energy attached to me off. Um, Sage does well, and I have my holy oil, so that helps. But cleanse the energy, cleanse the space for the new ones. All right, I have a limited about. I think I did about three, so 3 to 4 readings was my limit without those. And then when I have them, I could do a few more. Okay. But either though, I do try to cleanse my energy in between readings as often as I can. But when I do a large reading like this, I try to hold on, y'all. All right. Sorry, that was bothering my scalp just now. I ain't gonna lie, I put this back earlier so I can. I got up for a second. What country? I'm in the U.S. I'm in the U.S. I'm in South Carolina in the U.S. Welcome to my channel. Drop a like. Drop a Oh, thank you. Drop a comment. If you would like a reading while I'm on here, drop your name, and your birthday. I prefer for you to do your first and last name so I can pick up your energy a little stronger. If not, I'm good with your first name, okay, loves? Uh, when I do my shuffle, I do give you option when I do one of these decks of cards for you to pick a number between 1 and 10. Excuse me, I got some ash from my sage under my nail. I don't like that. Ooh, hold on. All right, this is our second live. I had to pause. so we can get on through here. I am going to be it for quite some time, so I'm here to do these readings. Okay, I do personal readings. All right, I did just change the email up there, so if you want to book a reading with me, go to my email, um, and we can go from there. Diana, love, if you're in the reading, we can do it. If not, I'm just gonna go ahead with a general reading until you pop back up, or if somebody else decides they want to get a mini personal done right now on live. All right. So as I'm shuffling these cards, I've already had two come out so far, and we got the Star, which is Aquarius. Aquarius gang, I love it, love it. Thank you. Love, I don't know how to pronounce your name, so I don't want to get it wrong. I'm gonna just say Dip, okay? Because the first three letters. All right, if you don't mind, tell me in the comments what you prefer to go by. Oh, okay, okay. I'm. Okay, Spirit. I see where we going here. So we got the star energy came out first. It is Aquarius energy, okay? Water bearer sign, but we are air sign, okay? I am an Aquarius. And oh, you just fall out. Should I take you? You just fell out there. I'm gonna take you because you just fell out. Um, this is the card that fell out. Okay, we are this sign, air sign. You know, we are water bearers. We're giving out wisdom all the time. Okay, you could be an Aquarius. You have Aquarius in your chart. Okay, I think we are in Aquarius season and everything. Well, not season, but cycle. All right. I want to say Aquarius time. How do we put it? I want to say Aquarius cycle. Okay, we in the age of Aquarius. That's what it is. Excuse me, age of Aquarius, y'all. I do tarot, love. Um, then you have the King of Wands that came out next. All right, very strong energy here. Let me. Hold on, y'all. Yep. So we're gonna do a general reading. All right. My astrology, I'm an Aquarius. If you're asking what my zodiac is, I am an Aquarius, January 26th, gang gang. Anyways, you are having when okay, so as a general reading, whoever is this is for, very strong energy, your wisdom, you're giving out wisdom left to right, or you're getting more wisdom as you're getting older. Your confidence is growing. Okay, we love that. We love the energy. Okay. Um, you could have like free thinking spirit. Okay, you feel like you're, or you know you are a natural born leader. All right, you have that almost god complex about you. All right. Then we have the temperance came out. Okay, that's a very high card there. Okay, it's calling for you to have patience. All right, you could be needing a lot of patience lately, a lot of balancing in your life, doing things in moderation, you know, to keep yourself grounded and focused at a time, to keep your peace, because if you do too much, and I know as Aquarius, we sometimes do a lot that we get overwhelmed, um, you might have to be mindful of all the things that you do, okay? So the next thing we have is the Page of Wands that came out, all right? And that's just giving like more confirmation oh my God, excuse me. Something is, I don't like that. It's like a stuck feeling, y'all. Excuse me. I'm trying to. I don't know. Hold on. Okay. Can I talk? I don't like nothing trying to stop me, boo boo. Cause real quick, like, hold on, y'all. Oh, I don't like nothing trying to block my talking right now. Okay, where we at? Page wands, okay? Um that's more good news that's just coming in for you, okay? Um you're gonna need to learn to balance all the good news that you're getting lately. It's gonna come in either slowly or fastly, okay? This is not for everybody. Take what resonates, okay? This could be past, present, or future. Everything may not be for you, it could be for somebody else. This could be a part of somebody else reading. All right. Hi, thank you for thank you, dude. I'm like, hi. Okay. You could be getting a lot of letters and phone calls. Okay, and you could be starting your journey of finding yourself. All right. Okay, let me show you the cards. All right. So yeah, you know I'm not tripping. You have, like I said, the star card. You have the Knight of Wands right afterwards, and then right after that you have the Temperance. You have some very major cards out here. All right, and then you have the Page of Wands. Okay, we have all these good cards that came out here. All right. I gotta remind myself to bring these cards out here. All right. The next card that came out was the Three of Swords, and if you can see what's in the middle, of that it's like the evil eye. Okay, you could be wearing something evil eye, or feeling like somebody's projecting, or it could be a good evil eye, a good energy, because everything's evil eye is good and could be used for good and bad. Okay, depending on who it is, but so far good energy. Okay, um, with these Three of Swords. Jesus, why my tongue tied? I don't like that. Um, you could have experienced heartbreak or coming out of heartbreak, and this is where all this good energy is coming from. All right, you finally are moving past something. Hi everyone, drop a hi in the comments if you're watching. Welcome to the live Mercy's Tarot, Mercy's Divine Tarot 555. Okay, we're doing a general reading. I was waiting for a young lady named Diana, I believe, but she hasn't joined live, so now it's turned to a general reading. All right. If you would like for me to do a reading for you as I'm on live, I'll be on here for a while. Give me your name and your birthday. I would prefer for you to have. Hello, Amy. I would prefer for you to do your first and last name just so I can get a stronger pickup feeling for you. If not, I'm okay with the first name. I can do it that way as well. Um, and I will have you pick a number between 1 and 10, and that's how many cards I will pull for you from the first deck, and then we'll go from there. Okay. So the next card, all these major arcana cards coming out here. Okay, I'm gonna start with this card that came out. We have the Ace of Cups that came out. All right. Okay. So your first four cards came out big. Love it. All the new energy. Headstrong, confident, leader energy, and all this good stuff you have going on. You could have went through a period of time of some type of heartbreak and everything with these Three of Swords that came out here. Okay, somebody, it could have been a bad time for you, but it's turning around. Okay, it's turning around, especially with this Ace of Cups. All right, you're coming out of whatever this Three of Swords was. Okay, so you're getting over that. You're gonna go back into your new energy. And I love that for you. I do. I love that for you. All right. We're going to clarify this. Which one should I do? Because this is a lot of good energy. And how many cards should I do for the general reading? Um, we're going to go with. Did I alternate? We're going to alternate, but I think I want to do the colorful cards. This is my second handmade card deck. I've said this in my last reading. Oh my goodness. That's too much. No, I don't like that. That's too much. We're gonna keep shuffling. Anyways, I get downloads, and when I do, I wake up, and if I feel like it's something I need to write down, I will. All my decks are over 100 cards. All right, they're thick. That these are the handwritten ones. I don't remember what's written on these. I never try to remember what's written on these. If I see them often, then I might remember that it's in there. But a lot of these cards, majority of these cards, I will not remember on it. So whatever comes out, it is what I feel and what I'm getting downloaded in the reading. Okay. Again, this reading could be part of your story, most of your story, or your whole story, past, present, or future. It could be for somebody that you know. All right. Take what resident with you. Leave the rest for everybody else. All right. This is the general reading until someone wants the reading. All right. If you want a reading, drop your name, and I got you. Drop your name and birthday. And then also give me a number from 1 through 10. All right, Spirit, can we clarify? You're stronger than what you know. Okay? You are stronger than what you know. All right. I love that. I love that. I love that. Because with Aquarius, we really know ourselves. Okay. We can probably sometimes get down and go into hibernation or whatever the case may be. But for you to, get into a better position, you need to learn to love yourself. You need to learn to understand yourself. You need to learn to forgive yourself. You need to learn to love and put up with the new you. Understand that you grow over time. Understand that you're learning. Everything's a learning process, and you don't have to be perfect at anything. Okay, practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes better. Okay, I had a teacher teach me that, and I had that stick with me, and I like that. Okay, practice doesn't make perfect; it makes better. All right, somebody might be better at something than you, but you might excel at something else. All right. Okay, these are quite a few cards, but we're gonna take them. We're gonna take them because they fell out, and apparently that's what we're gonna do today. All right. All right. The next one card that came out was pour into your goals one at a time. So again, I did tell you to take your time with what you're doing. Um, just like it says, step at a time because you don't want to overwhelm yourself with this new cycle. Okay, you may have rushed into things in the past, and it's time for you to be patient with things and have things planned out. Okay, so you can get it right. All right, trapping you in a cycle. Okay, with this 3 of swords, you could have been feel like you was trapped in a cycle, or somebody's been wanting to trap you in a cycle, but it's not gonna stick. It's not gonna stick. It's gonna it's gonna pass, or it's passing, and once that happens, that person is gonna have a lot of karma. Whatever happens, you're just getting your good karma. Okay. Thinking a baby will keep you stuck. Okay. Oh, here we go with this again. Man or woman, a baby does not keep you stuck. If you're willing to stay, you're from the UK. Love it. Love it. What is your name? Bernie, if I'm saying it right, Bernie, love it. I want to try you guys' food. Listen, I'm a foodie over here, okay? I love everyone. I just want to try your food, okay? I want to learn customs, okay? That's one of my goals. Go around the world, trying food and customs, all right? I'm all for it, okay? Big love over here. You got the Aquarius, big love, okay? Anyways, back to the reading. Bernadette. All right, Bernadette, let me get through this reading real quick. I'm gonna do a quick one, and I got you. Do me a favor if you feel confident. If you can drop your last name, I will love that. If you cannot, that's okay. Just give me your birthday on top of that, and then pick a number between 1 and 10. Okay, well, you'll be the first one getting one. But anyways, like I said, male or female baby doesn't keep nobody. Okay, don't feel like you have to be stuck in no type of relationship because of a baby. All right, you can still be in that baby's life, and that child can still grow up happy. All right. No man gets stuck by no woman. No woman get trapped by no man. You feel me? Okay. It says what's good for the goose is good for the gander. All right. Ooh. I don't know if somebody cheated and somebody's about to get their get back. Mm, that could have been something that happened if somebody wanted to do that, and I ain't. September 4th. You're September 4th. My oldest birthday is September 5th. So happy early birthday. Um, come to me for a birthday reading. I do tarot reading. Okay, I put an email in there for you guys to go to if you would like a reading and contact me. Okay. I try to check my emails quite often so I don't get backlogged. Okay. This is good for the gander. Okay, but like I was saying, somebody thinks that they could do something and the next person can't. Kind of like, oh, it's a girl thing or it's a guy thing, or you wouldn't understand. Bump that. If you could do it, I could do it too. Okay, that's what I'm getting from that. And somebody didn't like that. All right, sucks. But anyways, drop a like, drop a follow, subscribe so you can get onto these lives and know when I drop a video or a short. Okay. You could be seeing the number 626 a lot. Time frame on a bus, on the side of the bus, on somebody's code, your birthday, somebody's. This could be somebody's birthday. What is that? June 26th. Okay, something could have happened then. It's telling you it's a blessing from God coming. All right, promising His favor and peace upon individuals. Okay, so all these good cards out here, you're gonna be fine, my loves. Then you have lies coming to light. There's a lot of truth being brought up this cycle around, and one thing about it, if we're in the age of Aquarius, a whole lot of truth is coming. Because one thing about Aquarius is we gonna dig for the truth. Okay, who we missing? Derek. All right, I see you, boo. You can go after. Oh wait, I'm passing people. Bernadette's first, then it's Amy. I got you, love, and then it's gonna be you, Derek. Okay. The thing about Aquarius is we gonna get down to the bottom of it. We're gonna make sure we get first of all, first sentence, first line of things, your first reaction and stuff. We got you locked in on where you're at. Okay, there's little questions that I've met that cannot peep you from afar, from a closed first sentence right off the bat. We hear it, we catch it, and we lock it in. All right. So any lies, we're catching that. All right. There's no getting around Aquarius. All right. If it don't happen soon, it'll happen at some point. Okay. Very seldom do people get past it. So in this type of in this season, around this cycle in Aries age, expect lies to come to light. Okay. Cutting contact. So somebody will be cutting contact. Y'all could be cutting contact with quite a few people at this time and point, all fake friends. You could be growing out of them, and that's okay. I've grown out so many friends, all right? I've grown out friends, family, habits, people, places. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay to grow and explore. If you get one life, live it. Talking about you to whoever will listen. So there's somebody that's bad mouthing you, or there's somebody that's good mouthing you. It's both. That kind of hit hard. You have both. And some of y'all spiritual teams are hitting whoever's talking about y'all kind of hard. You'll know. You'll see the signs. People gonna be dropping weight. Illnesses will be hitting them. Job losses. Accidents. And some of y'all having people coming in and you're meeting people who are uh at the level that you're wanting to be at. You need to start hanging around people that's where you want to be at. I'm hearing that specifically for somebody. You need to start hanging out with people that is for you, that's like minded for you. It's gonna make you feel better. It's gonna put you in a place where you want to be at. Okay, you start hanging out with people that's in the atmosphere you want to be in, and you're changing things. Okay, which one I want to go to next? Is it this one? Is this my old deck? We're gonna. Which deck is this? I don't know. I'm gonna go to. I want to do the moon deck. We're going to do the moon deck real quick, and then we're going to wrap this one up so I can get the final energy, okay? And then I'm going to Bernadette, Amy, and then Derek. All right. Spirit, give me the energy for this general reading. I told you a new romantic cycle will be coming in. You will be starting this in Libra, so more air signs is coming out. All right, you could be an air sign, you could have air sign in your chart, you could be dealing with an air sign, okay? Take it how it resonates. A personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. All right, something could have already come to a conclusion. You've already thought it through, you already made your decision. All right. All right, Spirit, anything else? You are loved. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Okay, so again, heavy on Cancer. We got a lot of water energy out here. We got meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Okay, we got 3 new moons out here. So with this new cycle coming on, a lot of you guys are um overall you have new things coming in, new beginnings, new opportunities, and all that negativity, throw it out the window. Okay, don't take nothing into the new year, the new cycle, whatever, because that's going to weigh you down. Okay, that's going to weigh you down spiritually, and we don't want that. Okay, we want to forgive them, and it's not for them, it's for you. Okay, that's for you to heal your side insides. Okay, because hold on to nasty energy just festers and creates problems for your health. Okay, so this is what I have for a general reading. I'm about to clear this up and go ahead and do Bernadette's. Baby girl, this will be for you. If you could go ahead and give me a number between, if you're still on here, 1 and 10 as I put these up and prepare myself for your reading. We will get into it, okay? Give me a minute, y'all. It takes me a little minute to shuffle these cards. I like to make sure we get a good shuffle in here. Alright, but that was the reading. I hope it did resonate for some of you. Again, I am here for you guys to get a reading in. I am about to move to Bernadette. Bernadette, if you are still... Got you, love. I got you. Number 9, I got you. Alright. I don't know how many cards we're gonna pull for you, love. It depends on what I'm feeling. If I feel like we need more, we're gonna pull more, right? Oh, okay. Let me get this on the way. Bernadette, 24th, 19th. September 4th, 1963. I have a lot of questions. Put these back up real quick, okay? Again, drop us your zodiac in the comments. Let me know where you're from. I'm nosy like that. I want to get to know my audience. Like and subscribe if you are liking the channels. I will be going live more often. I will be posting more often as much as I can. I also have a TikTok, so you guys can follow me over there. I will drop that in my bio as well, so you guys know how to find me on there. I have not started my lives over there. I will just be posting videos and things and messages for the collective for when they need it, okay? Bernadette, September 4th, 1963. Bernadette, September 4th, 1963. Bernadette, September 4th, 1963. Bernadette, 1964. Bernadette, September 4th, 1963. Okay, give me a minute. Thank you. God bless you too, Bernadette. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Okay, your first card that came out was the Eight of Wands. All right. Let me make sure I get this right, cause hold on, y'all. This is a new deck of cards, by the way. My sister gave me these ones, and she loves and she wanted me to start using this one, during my readings. And so, since I'm doing it, she gonna see it sometimes. All right. Hmm. Bernadette, are you rushing something? I'm curious. Hold on. Are you rushing something or feeling like something's being rushed? Or are you wanting something to move faster? Let me get another card out here. We're gonna see something real quick. You're you're not. Let me see what the next card is. Hold up. Okay, I was tripping just now. Hold on. Cause okay. Your second card that came out was the Page of Cups after the Eight of Wands. And is giving, and I don't know if you rushed a romantic relationship in your past while you were younger. I don't know if you was a romantic person, believing in fairy tales or something. Okay, yeah, you. All right. Let me get the other cards out here real quick. We gonna have a time with this. We gonna have to pull quite a few cards. I'm not even gonna lie. We don't do that because it's giving past energy just a little bit. It is. I don't know if you can think back to if anything of this rings a bell, but we're gonna pull some more cards and get a little deeper. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, I love this. 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 Your next card that came out was the Strength card. Okay. Notice in detail. I'm sorry if you can't see that. The Strength card. You got the lion that kind of represents Leo. All right. You got the girl riding the lion. All right. This giving confidence. You have learned compassion, inner strength, courage, and you might have Aquarius in your inner chart. Okay. Because I just shuffled these cards up real well. All right. And a lot of y'all, we're in the age of Aquarius, and it's showing too much because Aquarius is just falling on left and right. Y'all might have Aquarius in your chart. All right. Look how it's the water barrier for Aquarius, and look who she's on. Okay. Doesn't it look like the Aquarius here riding a lion? And if you do not know, Aquarius and Leos are sister signs. Okay, so you could have this in your chart. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Leo. You could be one, um, or something happening during Leo's season within its past year or so, or during this year. Take it how it resonates. but you've grown in strength, you've grown in wisdom over the years, you've picked up a lot of things, you've learned to, I'm hoping you've learned to be compassionate with yourself. I'm hoping you've learned a lot of self-love over the years. I hope you're able to pass some of this stuff on. Okay. All right, Spirit, can I get something else for Bernadette? Oh, okay. You have the Temperance card that came out, and you have the. So you tell me everybody just racking up good karma right now? Is that what you're telling me? So, baby, you tell me all y'all just racking up good karma over here? Oh, I love y'all. Y'all come over to this channel. This is what I'm talking about. You have the Temperance that came out. Okay, you've learned a lot of. You've learned a lot to get into. I'm hoping you're in a peaceful place, and if not, it's coming soon. I don't know if you've been waiting for this or what, but you've learned to do things or need to learn to do things in moderation as time comes in. Your peace is here. I see peace. I see strength. I see all so much growth. Actually, I see a lot of favor. You have a lot of high favor here. You have the King of Cups that came out, and yep, what I tell you, you're highly favored. You have spiritual guides coming in here. Um, this is so much growth. Like, I'm happy for you. Like, we're gonna dive in a little deeper in here. I'm gonna get into the little nitty gritty over here. We're gonna. I see, like I said, I see the past stuff is in here, but I see what's been going on over the years a little bit here, and I want to go a little deeper. So we might go to my back deck after this one. Okay, we'll be at 2, 4, 6. All right, I need 3 more cards. Spirit for Bernadette. I said 3. That's too much. No. A lot of major arcanas. You got a lot of I like this. It's a lot of growth. I like seeing people grow. You've changed. You're in a calm place. I love that. I'm loving that for you. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right. Can I get a few more cards out here, Spirit? Okay, take this one. Okay, you have the Ace of Swords that came out here. I need to know how that balances with this. Ah, okay. See, and then what you get here is clarity, more clarity coming in, more breakthroughs as you get. Listen, aging like fine wine, baby. That's what I'm picking up too. Aging like fine wine. Um, you how's the saying go? It's about age, you know. They say act your age, but you can listen. You could be 80 years old and still have the spirit of the young person. Okay, still have the soul of a young person. Oh, why we got all this king energy out here? We have the King of Swords out. You build up integrity. I'm tongue tied. What is? You built up structure. You built up yourself. I'm proud of you. Give yourself a kudos for this. Okay, clap for it. Everybody. We gonna clap for Bernadette. We love this over here. Let me get one more card and we're gonna move on to the next deck. We gonna go and see because I'm thinking this is a straight behind timeline, girl. You did good picking 9 cards. I ain't gonna even cap with you. You did that. All right, let's go to the next card. One more card, Spirit. Bernadette, girl, you got some coin. You got some coin that came in. Look what you got. 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. You're getting money. getting love. You're getting whatever you're asking for. I don't know if you're in a relationship or you want to be in a relationship. It don't matter what age you're in. You can love until you drop dead. Okay, until death do us part. You leave this world. It's no late time for love. There is no time limit. Okay, until God's timing. All right, we run on God's time. All right. If he said you get you a love at 89, you gonna get you a love at 89. He said you get this big behind mansion at 92, you get this big mansion, okay? We on God time, but you got a lovely spread here. I want to see what it took for you to get here. I want to see what it took you to get here because all these cards that came out just now, I don't always see these come out in one swoop. Okay, so we're gonna use the gold black deck. Look at that. I didn't even get the chance to fully go out there. What is this? The Three of Pentacles. You got a lot of teamwork. You got a lot of collaborations here. You got a lot of implementate. You're building something, or you started building something, and it's prospered. And you're seeing monetary gain or something. It's never too late to start anything, okay? And it's in the upright. Love this. I love that for you, okay? Let me get a few more cards from this deck, and then I want to pull this from the moon, pull some from the moon deck because honestly, I don't think I need to tell you too much more, especially if since we're already starting off good with this. Okay, so okay, this is another major arcana. You have the moon card that came out. Okay, at some point in time, I want to say you had a lot of fear at some point. I don't know if that's you or you grew up around people that feared a lot of things and there was insecurities at some point and you weren't showing emotions or you had a lot of emotions from the past that you are now just releasing. I'm happy for you for that. Thank you, thank you. Yes, everybody give Bernadette a round of applause because she's doing the damn thing. I ain't even gonna cap. Oh, we cuss over here. There's some. I'm sorry if you don't like it. We're trying to change a little bit. I said a little bit. Now God working on me, so y'all gotta work with a sister here, okay? But back to the reason. What was I saying again? Yeah, you could have had a lot of fear that you released over the years, and all that repressed emotions, like I said, it's good to release that so you don't have that kept into you, okay? That could have been messed with somebody's health at a time. You'll know who was affecting you by the way they are now. You'll know they're sick or something. Look at this. You got the Four of Swords in the upright. You're doing a lot of, hopefully you need to do a lot of you've been in solitude. If you have, you've been keeping to yourself, okay? I'm loving that. That's an upright. I hope you've been relaxing. You know, you did say you was in your peace, so we're loving that for you. um we have the Page of Swords in reverse though. You've had to deal with a lot of deception, manipulation. Yeah, you've been through some things to get to where you at for that peace, okay? For you to know peace right now, I know you've been through some things and it was hard to get there because trust me, once you find peace, you don't never gonna go back, okay? I feel you on that one. Difficult childhood, yes ma'am, I feel you on that one. All right, can I get a few more cards from this deck before I switch over? Is there anything else need to come from this deck, Spirit, for Bernadette? Dang. Excuse me. We gonna take these last three cards. Okay. We gonna take these last three cards. All right. We have the Nine of Swords that came next. Anxiety, worry, emotions. You had some high emotions that's been coming up off of you. Amy, you said no, I got you, boo. You have a lot of emotions that disappeared. They're leaving finally. It took you a lot to get to this point, okay? And we love that. We just love that for you. We have the Six of Cups. I don't know if you're looking back on your childhood and the memories that you had and see how far you came along. Girl, give yourself okay, give yourself a pat on the back, all right? All that, I mean, you could have happy memories in there. Don't forget, don't let the bad outweigh the good memories. Say, try to hold on to some of them good memories. I'm not saying forget the bad memories because that shaped you into who you are, but never forget those good memories as well, okay? Pass down some good things to them grandbabies and stuff. Leave a little legacy, all right? And from what I'm seeing, you gonna leave one. I hope you did. Even if you gotta like make a little program in your name and write a book about yourself, do so. All right. We have the Six of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this just goes back to the emotions, okay? Yes. And me told you exactly right. All right. So I'm guessing at some point you had a lot of lack of motivation to do things. Again, if this was how it was for you before, it's not how it is for you now, okay? And I'm happy to be the one to tell you this, all right? We're gonna go and do the moon deck, and then I'm going to move to the next reading. But I love this for you, like 100%, 10 out of 10. Love this for you, all right? We're gonna go sideways, you guys. I don't want to lose connection, so we do. Hold on, we're readjusting. I don't want us to die here. All right, all right, you down. Cool, cool, cool. All right, let's go to the. All right, let's go to the room deck and get a few cards about the overall feelings now. Spirit, can I get the overall feel? A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Now, hold on. I'm gonna pull more card before I get. Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. I I'm hearing like it's your commitment test to being ready for this new cycle is what I'm hearing. This new beginning. There's always a new cycle in stage of life. No matter how older you get, you know, as you grow older, you get more wisdom and everything. So what I'm hearing is it's time to give your energy out to the universe. It's time to put yourself more out there. It's time for you to all those past obstacles. It's time to put yourself more out there. So your commitment on not giving up on yourself and giving more into yourself is coming up, okay? So is there any more cards? Take time to breathe out. Give yourself time to breathe. All right. You're doing fine. You're doing lovely. I'm so happy for this to come in. And you know what? If you have kids and or grandkids or whatever, they're also going to bring in good stuff for you. I heard that, and I feel that they're going to something you did has altered your family tree. Something you've done. I don't know if you heard got it out the mud, but it sounded like you got it out the mud, so your kids and them wouldn't have to. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. You're doing something or you're leaving behind something. Okay. All right, we got work through your fears. Okay, Your fears of whatever your fears is about not being able to get something done, work through those, all right? You got this. Spirit got your back and everything with this love. The energy is gaining momentum, okay? That this good energy is picking up, all right? It's a time for healing. So this peace you've been feeling and everything, like all those emotions you've had growing up, is growing momentum, okay? All right, Bernadette, that's what I have for you, love. I hope you got a good message out of this. I hope you take this to heart, and I hope that you do have a blessed life. Okay, if you do want another full reading, my email is in my bio. All right. Let me see who's supposed to be next while I'm putting this up here. Hold on, you guys. Who was Smith? I see you, honey. Whenever you get back in here, you can get a number. Just give me a moment, all right? Let's see who was next in line. Amy. Amy, if you're still here, you're next, love. So I'm gonna do you next. If I don't see your comment down here, I'll move on to the next person. If they are, which was Derek. Wait, didn't I do you? Derek, didn't I do you? No, it was somebody else. I'm sorry, love. I thought I did you. Okay. Amy, you're next. If you're still here in the chat, you are next, love. Let's see. Yep, I did. It was Bernadette, Amy, and then Derek. All right. Amy, how many cards did you say, love? I think I seen three. Yep, you did three. Okay. Amy, you're up next, love, okay? Alright, y'all, we going back sideways. Let me get it set up. Alright, cool. Alright. Ooh, wait a minute. Amy. Alright, love, I gotta go back and see when your birthday is. Um, I'm sorry, December 15th. Amy Gillis. Am I saying that right? Amy Gillis? Yes, I'm doing you three, love. Okay. Let me know if I'm pronouncing your name right, Amy Gillis. I don't want to be pronouncing it wrong. Let me put these cards in here. Amy Gillis, December 15th. All right. Got you locked in, Amy. Give me a second. Put you here. If you're just joining the live, welcome to Mercy Divine. All right. I have Amy up next to get her tarot done, and then if Derek is still in the chat, he will get his done after Amy. Okay. I think he was next after that, and I will go back through the comments. Okay. I will be up for a while doing these. Okay. I might have to take a break every 3 or 4 readings just so I can cleanse it, and I'll get back on here. to pick up. So just like, subscribe, um, and turn on your notifications so you can jump back in here and so you can get your a mini reading done on here. Okay. I say mini sometimes and sometimes like it's going to be a full blown reading, and that's because I'm hearing and I'm downloading at the same time, and I'm just filling out what I'm getting. Okay. Ooh, wrong way, wrong cards. All right. Last deck, and put these cards up. Well, these are the cards you're gonna start with. So shuffle these real good for you. All right, I'm correct. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you guys for all the likes. I'm loving that for you. I hope you will continue to come on the channel and get a reading, get a message, okay? Because I will be doing zodiacs as well. Um, I've done a lot of in-person readings for the most part, so that took a lot of my time out of me doing online ones. And then there's me working and other, life. Just be life, okay? But y'all drop down y'all zodiacs in the comments. I would love to know what we got in here, okay? I'm an Aquarius, all right. I got just about everything in my chart, but I have Aquarius out of anything, so I'm heavy Aquarius over here, okay? January 26th, all right. I got that wisdom, I got that feeling, okay? I am very in tune with my spiritual side. I'm still growing in that aspect, though. I am religious on top of it, and spirituality is a religion as well, in my opinion. But hold on, I want to shuffle this a little bit more before I pull your cards with me, okay? I'm going to shuffle this a little more. If it comes back out, then it's for you. If it's not, it won't come back out. So we're not going to miss nothing. And I have faith in my skills. All right, the first card you have that came out here was the Seven of Swords. Okay. You have the Seven of Swords that came out. We have a Sagittarius in here. Ooh, Amy with Sagittarius. This explains why this card came out. You need to be careful. All right. This could be the past or the present or the current. Well, I said already, past, present, or future, or somebody you know. This could be for their situation, and you're getting a download for them. Okay, but be careful of trickery, and scheming, and cheating. Okay, be mindful about who's in your circle, because that's the Seven of Swords. It's giving. It's giving chances. Too many at that. I don't like doing too many chances. And I don't know who you been giving chances to. Y'all, Sagittarius, y'all like to love. I ain't gonna lie, y'all some big old lovers. Y'all got a lot of passion to y'all. I feel like, have you been giving a lot of passion to somebody? You need to be somebody that's not deserving, or you did. Spirit, let me get to the card for Amy. December 15th. Can I get to it? You have the Page of Pentacles that came out. Okay, that's Bitcoin. Okay, that's Bitcoin energy right there. This is you developing new beginnings, setting goals, and reaching out for your ambitions. Okay, this is you overcoming this. Okay, I don't know if you've been trying to reach out for some type of goals or hoping for something, but this is doing something that's gonna gain you some money. Okay, this is what I'm picking up from that. But let's get a third card, and then we're gonna pull cards from. I want to pull cards from the moon deck for you next, because We're gonna do 3 cards from this, and then I want to see if I can pull at least 5 moon deck cards to get an all around feeling, especially for that 7 of Swords. And you know what? After that, I'm gonna go into I want to go into my first deck. I feel like I'm gonna get something out of that one. My first pre-read deck. I hear. I know that's right, Andy. All right. No passion with nobody. Focus on self. Love yourself. I love when people understand to love themselves. Whenever you get out of a relationship, don't hop into another relationship. Take your time to re-heal yourself, relearn yourself, and reaffirm to yourself that you are that who you think you are. Okay. Don't don't be stuck down in the boo-hoos over a relationship. Amy, don't be mad, bro. Don't be mad. But you have the lovers and the high priestess. Uh, major arcanas here. Okay, you say you're not loving on nobody right now, but you're gonna get something anyways. You gonna get something anyways. Too many, like you gonna get something anyways. I don't know what to tell you about that. I mean, I know what to tell you, but I don't think I'm supposed to spoil it for you. Just have to find out yourself, baby girl. I'm playing. We gonna dip into it. I know what deck I'm gonna pull from you from because the levels coming out. I know exactly what deck we gonna get from you. Okay, I'm gonna be in your business for a little bit. Okay, and you have the high priestess that also came out. You have a lot of mystery to you and believe your intuition. I don't think you heard me. Your intuition, that womanly intuition that you get. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Believe in it. Okay. It's gonna lead you to the right person. All right. I don't know who the fuck this was with the 7 of Swords, but somebody new coming in, and y'all secretaries kind of work kind of fast. I ain't gonna lie, you might be trying not to go too far, and I believe give yourself some time and all that good stuff. But child, girl, girl, and then you got the hot pre. Okay, your subconscious is talking to you. Okay, your subconscious is talking to you. I know you said 3 cards, but two, oh, extra one fell out. God said, Spirit said, you thought, but that's the high preachers. That's one of the girl. Anyways, we gonna go to the moon deck. We don't let me catch some feelings up in here. Let me. I said I wanted to pull 4 cards. Look what happened. I pulled a 4 card for the one that you wanted 3 for. My bad. We gonna go to the moon card though. All right, Spirit. What we got for Amy to clarify for these 7? First of all, for this 7 of Wands, I want to know what the 7 of Wands is. It says communication is key. New Moon in Gemini. I don't know if you had communication problems beforehand with people misunderstanding you purposely. I'm hearing they purposely misunderstood you. It wasn't no accident, like they misunderstand you because oh they think you're speaking wrong or you're not making any sense. They're purposely misunderstanding you. Mm. And that's the new moon in Gemini. That's the air sign. Somebody's being two faced. Somebody was being two faced to you, sweetheart. Newports. Listen, Newports. I was about to pick this back up and all right. We gonna go for these cards. I don't know if I told you 4 or 5 cards, but we gonna. I think I said five cards for the blue deck, but we got 6 though. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna need that to come back out again. I'm gonna need for you to be a little bit more clear here. I need a little bit more clarity with this one. Can I get clarity, please? Not confusion. I ask for clarity. Thank you. Okay. Okay. That makes no sense. Thank you. Okay. So you have the end of a tough cycle approaching full moon in Capricorn. Okay. You also have a win-win outcome. It's forecast. Oh my God, tongue tie. I don't like that. And it's a full moon in Libra. Okay, so you got a lot of air signs out here. I don't remember what Capricorn is, but what this whoever this Seven of Swords was to you, or whatever you went through, that cycle is at its end. I think you know that, and if you're waiting for it, it's coming. You're at the end of it. You're getting balance. You're getting judgment, fair judgment at that. Excuse me. Can I clarify the Page of Pentacles and the Lovers? Clarify the Page of Pentacles and the Lovers for me, please. For Amy, December 15th. No, to me. Can I get a clarification of Page of Pentacles and the Lovers for Amy? You said with everyone? Yep. Okay. Don't let your past hold you back. Because whether or not your past likes it, your new cycle is here or will be coming. There's going to be a new love. There's going to be a new opportunities. And don't let your pride get in the way. Full moon and Leo, when you said you wasn't going to love nobody, Spirit is still going to send you somebody. They're going to smack you in your face and you ain't going to really be able to get out there, okay? You ain't really going to be able to shift them out the way they're going to be. They might be a little persistent for you, okay? It might give you a space, but it might be a little persistent. And honestly, you might turn around and, snap at the guy for a second, or the girl for a second, but try not to let your pride get too much away from what happened with the past, okay? You gotta let go of the past, but know what you learned from the past. Don't just drop it because you got somebody else coming in. Know what you learned from the past and know what you will and what I put up. Know what you want in relationship and what you do not want from relationship, okay? Alright, which one is this one? Alright, we're gonna go to the grown-up deck. I wanna go to the grown-up deck. We're gonna dig a little deeper. I didn't clarify for one of the high priestess, but I think it's gonna come out in these decks anyways. Alright, give me a second. Derek, if you are in here, you will be asked for Amy. Alright. If not, I will move on to the next candidate after her. And then I will be probably taking a break after that one, or the one afterward, and I will be coming back on to the live. Okay, I'm doing these in interviews so I can clear the space and energy, so I can pull in some new people. Okay, pull in some new energy, pull in the correct energy for everybody. I don't want anybody's energy lingering on me because that weighs on me. Okay, it does take energy to read these cards. It pulls from you. Amy, you could be seeing 11 a lot. It's a divine sign from the universe to message what you want. All right. Or this also could be November 11th. All right. Take what you feel is meant for you. Or you will watch out for that number. Whenever that number comes up and you see it, manifest. Okay. Manifest. What's going on here? Did I do this? these cards flip? You just go flip you back. And if you come out, you come out. I don't know. If you're in the chat and you're new, hi, welcome to my channel. If you do not like what you hear or what you see and I'm not for you, that's okay. You can go move on. But if I am, welcome. You're always welcome. I am doing readings for those who want them while I am up doing lives. I've already did one live. This is the second live. And I have to pay my energy throughout them so I don't get stuck. And I noticed after the first one, something's starting to mess with my throat a little bit. So I'm definitely going to have to keep making sure I hear the energy, okay? And some people don't want y'all to hear your reading and stuff like that. But we ain't going to do all that, all right? Okay, the next card that came out was Jade. Okay, I don't know if there's a person you know named Jade. This it's coming back out again. So this might be for you, it might be for somebody else. But if you know somebody named Jade or you might like the jury Jade, okay, take it how it resonates. Alright, Spirit, what else can I get to clarify? I'm going to clarify the Lover so bad. Get more plants in your home. You could be needing to get more plants in your home. Connect more with nature. Okay? Give back to the planet, alright? What else? During this new cycle, give back to the planet, okay? Heavy on getting them plants, alright? Alright. Alright, Spirit. I don't know if you want me to take. Ooh. If that comes back out, we'll see. We're going to go with the ones I see so far. Okay, you could be seeing 12-12 on the times lately as well as 11-11. Okay. This also represents taking this as a sign as a new beginning. JD's your little sister. Okay. All right. Again, take this as a sign from the universe, okay? New beginnings, new chapters. It's a powerful time, a new cycle. I told you, you're getting ready for a new cycle. All right, so this is Spirit confirming that for you. Amy, if I had pearls right now, girl. Amy. Now, I know you said you was looking for a lover, but I told you with that lover coming out, you gonna get one. Anyways, it says deeper, deeper, go deeper. And that going deeper sure is gonna lead to a son or a daughter. I told you we gonna dive into that business. I want to see what's gonna happen on there. Okay, you, Amy. Oh, you got plans you're not looking at, girl. Water them plants and let them be in the sunlight. Okay, but yeah, a little freaky over here, Amy. A little freaky over there, Amy. All right, cause be careful of Facebook thugs. Okay, trolls. All right, but after that, you got rough sex all night. You might be pulling some all-nighters. Let me get a few more cards on this. I'm being nosy. I sure am. Child, that's my face too. Child, let's. You gonna be having some little freak on your hands coming up in there. Be careful, child. Be careful, cause ain't gonna need to little baby, a little son, a little daughter. Let's see what we got coming out here next. Spirit, can we get a few more cards out here? For okay, let's take these. Let's see what we got. And so we move on to one more deck for you. Just one more. I want to get a little bit something else. I'll use it like that. You have Virgo came out. You could have been dealing with Virgo. You could have Virgo in your chart. All right, something could happen. Be happening in the upcoming Virgo season. All right. She or he puts you on a pedestal that's on a higher level than their past. So somebody that could be coming in could be doing could be putting you on a queen pedestal, putting you on a higher pedestal than they used to putting women. Sound like somebody about to be obsessed with you, ain't it? Because then we got strong emotions over here. All right. And you have breaking generational curses for your family. So you could have been breaking generational curses for your family, or for somebody could have been doing this in your family, or it has already happened. And I love that for you. I do. It could have happened during the summertime, or you could have met somebody during summertime, or by the next summertime, you're going to be booed up again. So, girl, you better do all that self love now, because take care of yourself. And then how you take care of yourself, I do want to say, is how you take care of yourself. The person that's wanting you is watching you, and they most likely have already been watching you for a while. So, how you take care of yourself is how you showing your spouse how you want to be taken care of, okay? I'm going to pull just a few decks from this card, and then I'm going to wrap up your reading, okay? Derek, if you are in the chat, please let us know. If not, I will be moving to the next person. Okay, I got you. Good thing you do, because I mean, somebody might be doing a little Facebook thugging. Just family on Facebook. It could be family too, okay? You never know. But I don't want to discourage you from family, but just know, keep an eye on them too. All right. I've had cut off a lot of families, all right? They could be the ones that you never know be there doing stuff, all right? Fake accounts, all that. All right, Spirit, can I just get a few cards to okay. You have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. What did I tell you? Do some self-care, okay? I don't know if you weren't doing a lot of self-care before. I don't know if you had some past debts or something, but you weren't doing this before. I don't know what type of energy you was with that Seven of Swords, okay? Whatever that past energy was. All right, Spirit, can I get just a few more cards? Okay, you got the Sun in reverse, and the Sun is another major arcana, to be honest. I don't know if you had, I think you did say you had the moon come out for last reading. You got the Sun for this reading. Okay, y'all are shocking the heck out of me. I don't know if you was always overly optimistic, excuse me, about life as a child, and I don't know if life has gotten you down, which it does that to a lot of people. It's done it to the best of us, okay? If you're also coming out of that, or you need to during the self-care time heal that inner child negativity that you have from your past life, all right? I recommend that big time. All right. All right. Can I get one or two more cards, Spirit? And then that will be it for Amy. You have a Hierophant in reverse. What is that with this? You gave too much blind faith. Amy, you gave too much blind faith and blind trust, and somebody took too much of your generosity for granted. I don't like that. Girl, girl. But does that matter? No, because you know why? Do you know why? You got the 10 cups here. You have the 10 of cups here. You're gonna get your divine love. You're gonna get your inner happiness. You're gonna get a harmony. You're gonna get everything that was taken from you and what you've been asking for. You went through your trials. You went through girl. I hope you got something from this. I'm not gonna even lie. Done. You can. Let me see. Not an overly easy childhood. I hear you, boo. I hear you. Well, don't worry because that happened. Like I said, a lot of these things happen to the best of us, and you're you're turning around for the better. Just be mindful of that past energy. Be mindful of those ones who took you for granted, okay? Because they always gonna come back with a hand now once you start making it big, all right? End of end, doesn't matter. You're gonna end up with what you asked for, what you deserve, and all that good karma, girl. And I wish you the best, okay? I hope you did get something from this reading. I love this for you, all right? And I am going to move to the next one, all right? I do personal readings. You can book one by going to my email until I get my website back up. And I will be looking to see who was the next one to get one. If Derek is not in the chat again, I am calling Derek. But if I do not see you in the chat, love, I will move on to the person who was after you. Um, and if the next person is not there, I will keep going down the list until I see somebody. All right. I am needing to put these cards up. I'm needing to shuffle properly, and then after this next two readings, I believe I'm gonna have to take a break. I will be doing this for most of the night, okay? Alright. Get these. You're welcome, love. Hi, Missy Whitmore. Hi, love. Sorry that my live is sideways. We're on charger. We're trying not to die here, okay? If you guys like the channel, please like it, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you are aware when I do get back on. Because I will be going to interviews to clear this space. So I'll be doing different lives, but I will be up for a while. Drop your zodiacs in the comments. I want to see where you're going. Oh, I got you. I got you. Melissa, I got you, boo. Let me see who's reading this next, but I got you. I see what you talk about. I know exactly what we're going to look into. All right. Oh, wait. I'm totally looking past this. Tomorrow, if I go live, I will be going live. I will be doing zodiac, so y'all, I will be posting when I will try to go live. Okay. If I don't post when I will be going live, just have your notification on, and I'll be on. Okay. I will be going live zodiac by then. Okay. I'll be just waiting for me to shuffle all these cards to start the next reading. All right. And then let me again. I'm gonna see who was next in line, and if you're still in the chat, that's whose reading will be next. All right. If I call you out and I don't get a response in the comments, I will be going to the next person. Okay. You will just have to queue back up. All right. Sorry if you feel like these videos are a little long, but I know I like to go into depth with people so they feel a little, you know, into their story. I try to be fair with it. I try to help it, but really I sometimes can't. It is what it is when the spirit is here. Okay. All right. Let's see who was next. Okay. Who was next? Let's see. Derek. I did remember saying Derek. Derek, are you still in the chat? November 3rd. Derek, are you still in the chat, love? I'm going to keep looking for who's next after Derek, because if he does not respond back, we will go to who is next, okay? Um, oh, Genevera, you missed your reading off? If you're still in the chat, send me a chat, and I'll definitely put you in queue, okay? I did not catch you on there. I'm sorry, love. I definitely put you on there. And I do think your reading should actually be on my page. If you can go back onto the page and around the timeline for your reading, because I I did your reading, love. It should be on my page. Okay. If you don't see it, just let me know, and I'll just try to cue you back in. Okay. All right. Let's see who's next. Derek, I have not heard from you, love. Um. So we're gonna move on. I think Smith. Wait, was it Smith? Quanella Smith. If you're in the chat, if you can text again, leave a message, leave a comment. Excuse me. All right. I think that's who was next. Your name, I know. I think I seen the number 2. You wanted a 2-card pull. Are you still in the chat? I'm not seeing the chat, so am I? Hold on, y'all. We try. All right. I don't know if the comments stop. If I'm not seeing it, if I don't get a comment to know who's next, as I'm calling you guys out, I will end the live and then come back on immediately so I can get to the next person. I don't know why my messages keep stopping at a certain point, but we will see, okay? Mm, okay, so Smith, if you are not in the chat, I will move on. Okay. Uh, Melissa, are you still in the chat? I could be not getting messages, guys. If I don't see messages, second, I will just restart the live. Okay. I don't understand why the comments keep doing that. They did it with the last live, which is so weird. All right, you guys. I haven't seen another comment, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the live. Please subscribe and hit the notification so when I do cut back on, you guys can come back to the chat immediately instead of having to search for me. And we will continue from there. Okay. All right. I'll see you guys in the next live.